Alright, we are back for round 2 on the play this time. Okay, that's good enough actually. For a couple seconds I was thinking that this would not produce blue, but it's not the case obviously. This hand is quite painful, but it's also like aggressive enough where taking damage might not even matter that much. I don't really know what I'm supposed to lead with. I think it's Frostwalker, but it might not be the case. I mean, it depends on what they play and what colors they are playing, but I guess we... Sorry about that, I guess we'll see. Alright, what are you doing, Mr. Locke? Are you there? Red. Another red deck, okay. Red has more ways to target than other colors, but since my first opponent showed almost all the pingers in the game, I think we are pretty free to play that. Who knows, we'll see. If they use a regular removal to kill it, I'm fine. Wasteland. Well, that's annoying. I mean, my one is taking 4 in the process, so it's like, it's not even that great. I think I'll do that. Like, even if my island end up dying, I get it back. If it doesn't die, I can get more damage next turn. And Charcoal Diamond, sure. Now the question is, do we rather play a creature or deal 2? I think we want to drop the looter so we can hopefully get some more lands, and yeah, I think this is slightly better. Here, best case scenario, they play a red blocker that I can Tidebinder Mage. That Fogwalker has been doing some work. 8 damage. Oh, sorry about that. 8 damage is nothing to laugh about. I don't really feel like this is a game where we will be trying to cast Reveliark, so I guess I'm fine getting rid of that. If my opponent spends their turn making me discard and then take 7, I'm happy enough. I guess we should be attacking first, no matter what. Let us loot. Ooh, Deep Analysis to the grave. That is sweet. I think I'd rather... I could play Prodigy or Flashback Analysis. I don't actually know which one is better. My opponent is at 5, which means that if they find a removal for Fogwalker, having a 2-power creature makes the other creatures lethal. I think it's actually better to cast that, as it is a bit more threatening, and means that even if they have 1 removal or 1 blocker, they die. Yeah, that's probably the right play, just because, yeah, just for that reason. By the way, I don't think my opponent has missed any land drop, it's just that they used Wasteland, if you wondered. And they conceded. Fogwalker for the win. The beatdown. The beatdown. 2 mana, 12 damage. Yep, that's Fogwalker for you. Alright, so Wasteland. Well, my deck is not that weak to Wasteland. It's slightly annoying if they waste an important land, but it's not the end of the world. They have the Diamond. And they have Raven's Crime. So far, Spell Pierce looking good, as they showed mostly non-creature spell, but... And I think red, you know, the theme in black red is actually putting token, and a decent amount of spells that make tokens, like Hordling Outburst, are sorcery, are instant, and are not creatures. Even though, you know, it's creature that you get, It's not a creature spell, so you can counter it. So maybe it's good. I also think this is slightly better when you're on the draw than Bone Splitter, a bit more defensive. The Bone Sleeper, sorry about that. Bone Splitter would have been quite good last game. I don't know. Kind of want to play that, but I think Parallax Tide is much less appealing on draw actually, because you have less pressure, and this card is only really good when you have that guy, I guess, the Mastermind, or when you are on the play and you can apply a lot of pressure earlier on, and then on turn 4 get rid of their land, and it's kind of it's a blue Armageddon basically. It's pretty funny because blue, you can play a white, not a white Winnie, but a blue Winnie deck with Armageddon in it. And honestly, this is temporary, but I don't think you need more than 2 turns of Armageddon. Like if you can remove 3 lands for 2 turns, I think it's good enough to win actually. If you have a good enough start. Okay, pretty good hand. Colonnades. Okay. I mean, the opponent just played a black-red deck, and now they're casting Colonnade. I mean, not casting, playing Colonnade. That's surprising. And they are playing Wasteland in a 4-color deck. What? I'm quite puzzled here. Yeah, that's strange. What? Bone Splitter was a good draw, by the way. Pretty good with Looter Ilkor. Yeah. When I see a black-red deck with Wasteland and they lead game 2 with Celestial Colonnade, I don't know, I feel like it's, I'm expected to be surprised. What the hell? Maybe this thing, I don't know. Rack the Signet, okay. Okay, well, can use some white, I guess. Yeah, I'm extremely puzzled. Maybe they are playing a 5-color control deck, actually. But why would you play Wasteland in a deck like that? Like, it's so greedy. Maybe the Colonnade should not be there, and they did not see it was in the deck. Oh no, my Looter. Why would you do that to me? No, they are playing blue, actually. That is very interesting. Well, Thassa should be quite good if she resolve. But I guess they cannot play a 2-mana counterspell because of how Signets work. I'm a little bit flooded, but hopefully Thassa will help me find non-lands, and I have Deep Analysis to generate card advantage, which is sweet. Frostwalker. Not the best combo with Bone Splitter, but I think we want to keep that. I don't know. Will not equip. I mean, it's more devotion to blue. It's threatening. It was good game 1, so it might be good this game too. It is some pressure. It will require them to use a Rimvol. They don't have any way to target right now. I mean, I might as well, right? I guess pretty much any creature I draw is gonna be Frostwalker. He's gonna have Frostwalker stat pretty much because of Bone Splitter, but yeah, I don't know. Feels like a good enough draw. Like, it's not great, but it's fine. So my opponent's playing a ramp. Blue, black, white deck. Nope, thank you. Yeah, if I had put the Frostwalker on the bottom and drawn Evolving Wild, it would have been worse. Ether Mutation. Okay, I guess we are attacking first. I don't really know what my opponent is up to. Maybe they will cast a Nicol Bolas in a couple turns. If they try to do that, it's not going to be good for me, but I think I'm pretty sure about is that Um, Spell Pierce should be quite great in this matchup. Jeez, that's a lot of lands. Yeah, I think the thing I'm the most worried about is Nicol Bolas at this point. My opponent might be playing a Grixis deck that's randomly playing Spires and Colonnade because they don't have a lot of win condition. I don't know. Mindslaver. Well, that is good. I did not really expect that. But yeah, that's a good surprise. I mean, not a good surprise. Does Soulbound target? No. No, it doesn't target. I don't think it's great though. I mean, yeah, it's not looking very good. Let's draw first. Jeez, all these lands. Oh well. At least my opponent is not going to be able to do match with Mindslaver. I mean, they can kill my Frostwalker, which is very annoying with using the Bone Splitter. But it's not going to be like that sick. I mean, as sick as it could be, I guess. But I'm really, 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 really flooded here. Like, this is what? I put a land on bottom, and I've still drawn 6 spells for 10 lands. Yeah, that's kinda ugly. Kinda ugly. Alright, mind slaving me. So if they control my turn and they scry, I cannot see the card, right? Can I? I don't think I can. They can either mutation. Oh yes, I can actually. Okay. So I guess they can either mutation the Dakra Mystic, equip Bone Splitter on Frostwalker. They can also either mutation the Frostwalker, which is fine because then either mutation fizzle and I lose my Frostwalker. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's probably the best thing they can do. Oh well. Guess they are thinking about letting me memory lapse or not. Spell Pierce is definitely great in this matchup. They put it on bottom and I got Revoker. Well, at least this gives me an answer if they try to cast Nicol Bolas. But hopefully I'll draw some, you know, some non-lands. Yeah, so I think the best thing they can do is not attack with Dakra Mystic, kill Frostwalker with either mutation, pinging me for 1 with Mana Confluence, tapping me out, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I guess I will use Mana Confluence afterwards. Yeah, that's good enough. That's a good 2 for 1. They made me hit my land drop. So will they cast Revoker? Well, they can name Dakra Mystic, but it's like I don't really care about that. But if they have Nicol Bolas, then I cannot name Nicol Bolas, so it's kind of good for them. But yeah, if they Thassa, but yeah, that doesn't do anything. Thassa doesn't have any activated ability. I mean, there's nothing good to name, but you might as well name something that has an activated ability, right? Oh, never mind. Thassa does have an activated ability, I'm just stupid. And I completely forgot about this. I honestly completely forgot about this. I thought only about the scry and the fact that it's a 5/5 sometime. But yeah. My bad, my bad. Gilded Lodius. Okay, so that's just the ramp 5-color deck basically. Fine. Cathodian. Okay. Tide Binder Mage. I think it's, given devotion to blue, I think it's good enough where I want to keep that on top. I'm happy to trade my Revoker for the Cathodian, I think. Could also, yeah, I could attack with Lumbering Falls. Let's say I animate Lumbering Falls and attack with everything. My opponent blocks here and takes 6. I don't think it's great. If they block that and we trade, it's not good for me. How do I win this game? I think they probably have something like Nicol Bolas in hand. I don't have devotion to blue yet. I don't know. I think I'll go for the super aggressive play here. Because yeah, I think they have to take 5. I tapped my mana wrongly, by the way. I'll have to take 1 damage for no reason. But if they block the Revoker, they go down to 6. And then I have an unblockable, untargetable land. So yeah, they kind of have to block here. Go down to 7. Now, do I want to reveal that I have a double blue card? I'm not even sure because this doesn't do a whole lot. I guess it gives me lethal next turn if they don't have any removal or anything, but I don't think it's very likely. But maybe... And they might play a red creature. I feel like keeping that in hand is slightly more valuable because I can have a surprise active Thatha, and I can also get a creature maybe. And I don't think that, you know, even if it gives me lethal, I don't think they will have nothing here. I don't know, maybe it's wrong. And, you know, worst case scenario, they can block with their manland, so... Iona, Shield of Emeria. Yeah, this probably wins the game. Do I have any answer in my deck? I don't think so. But Reveliarch is solid, I guess. That's one of the best cards I could have top decked. So I guess we'll attack with both creatures. So my opponent's playing a Reanimator deck. I don't really know what they are up to. Artcasting Iona seems quite greedy. So now I could either evoke or not evoke. If I evoke, I get back Luteral Core, which is pretty tough to block and which could kill them. I guess playing the Tidebinder Mage last turn would have won me the game probably, because now my opponent would be at 3. I would have 2 creature, I could get 2 more creature. It's tough to know if I should evoke or not. I think I should, so I can start beating down with Ludoril Core as soon as possible, and hopefully they just don't have the Rimvol. Well, I certainly did not expect Iona, but turns out playing the mage would have been the right play, I think. I guess this is probably actually an artifact deck that's playing Scrap Mastery and these kind of things. Maybe Daretti. Yeah, that's probably a red control artifact deck. It's just kind of weird to see Iona in this shell. But it looks like my opponent has enough lands to, enough fixing to make it work. But 3 colors with triple white, some double blue maybe, double red, double black is, yeah, it's greedy. And also the reason, well, I was gonna say that the reason behind doing this play is that I can kill them faster, and killing them faster is important because they can kill us with Iona pretty quickly. On the other hand, they cannot really tap out too much. Yeah, I don't know. Weird game. Burning of Xini. Yeah, I lose now. I cannot win anymore. Okay. That will be good enough. Yeah, I don't think I had any outs, and even if I had played the mage, it would not have been good enough, unfortunately. That being said, the few counterspells I have and the fact that I'm very aggressive should put me in a great spot for this matchup. I think I want Parallax Tide. And my opponent seems very weak to that thing. And what should I cut? Crystal Shard does not seem great. There's nothing they are playing that I really want to bounce, and yeah, I don't think it's going to be great in this specific matchup. Okay, good. Well, we lost the last game, but I think this is a pretty good matchup for me. So I don't feel too worried. Like, if my opponent tries to ramp and play some big stuff, I mean, they are quite weak to counter spells and to aggressive draw, and this is what my deck tries to do, so feel fine. I also have an Armageddon in the back. Yeah, I think we should be fine in general. Fogwalker turn 2 just destroyed them game 1. It was so funny. I don't think I've ever seen that card be that good. Actually, it's the first time I've seen that card because I was not playing during, I think it's Tarkir. I don't know, it's one of the Tarkir card, right? This thing. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But either way, I was not playing during this block. I think it was a year where I did not play Magic at all. So I did not know the card. But I don't think it often performed as well as it did in that last game. I'm probably kind of the nightmare matchup for my opponent, I think. Like, it feels like the slow ramp control deck is quite weak to a blue aggressive deck. I think this is good enough to keep, but I don't love this hand. We'll do that now, because if I draw Bone Splitter, I might want to cast it next turn. And I'm doing it on Island, because obviously they have Wasteland. They did have a Rimvol. And there aren't many Rimvol in this cube, unlike most other cubes. So now we missed a land drop. Now it's pretty bad for us because our hand became actually super slow. And yeah, I don't love how this is going. Now we are probably losing. Though my opponent deck seems very weak to opposition, but I think we will give them too much time here. And we will not be able to use Parallax Tide very efficiently either. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe I was not supposed to keep that hand, but yeah. I pretty much have all my 4 drops here. I don't think I can get a much slower start than that, and they just had probably it might be one. There might be 2 spell in the entire cube that can kill Zendika on turn 1. These and Lightning Bolt. Well, I guess no. There are a couple more I think, but not many more. I don't think so. Tidebinder Mage would have been good earlier on. Should I tap this and make sure nothing crazy bad happens? It doesn't use my mana very well. Well, I should not have played the planes. That doesn't make sense. Kinda want to drop opposition. My opponent cannot counter it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And hopefully next turn I draw another creature. I can play Mage plus the creature, tap 2 lands, and go into a pretty good position. This draw was quite clunky, whatever might be the, you know, whatever might, however might, no, I cannot say what I want to say. What I'm trying to say is that whatever might be the end of this final game, because now I could see myself winning if they miss another land drop and don't do anything too great here. But yeah, whatever might be the end, that was a pretty slow and clunky draw, and I don't think I should have kept my hand. I did not see any Rimfall that could kill Win Zendikon that early on the game during the other games, I think, though. And last round opponent already showed dead, you know, from the split card Dead and Gone. And yeah, I thought it was not very likely that it would get something else, but turns out I was wrong. If they play something really good here, it's gonna be pretty troublesome. If I don't draw a creature, it's also gonna be pretty bad for me. There are mostly ways that this could go wrong, more than go well for me, unfortunately. My opponent's thinking, so they probably have a play. But yeah, opposition against a 4-color deck seems quite good. We can probably deprive our opponent from playing some things, given enough creature. CDC, okay, that's not good for us. The good news is that if they took something to use with Welder, it's not gonna work because Welder is not gonna work anymore. But I don't really love seeing that. And CDC is a 4/6 body, which is, you know, gonna annoy me. I cannot really imagine my opponent having much more early interaction than these 2 cards in their deck. Spell Pierce was a good draw. So we'll put a stop here. I think I'd rather get rid of their swamp over not taking 4. Hopefully I'll draw some more creature, but and I guess I'll take 4, which annoys me, but oh well. Yeah, unless Depenalizes draws me into more lands, I should still be fine this game, I think. I don't know. If they get a Mindslaver, well, I do have Spell Pierce. Have to deal with CDC though. Kira is great. It's even great Glass Spinner. Sorry about that. Okay, that's kinda cool. It resolved. So I guess I think we have to tap the CDC here. I will still tap that now. The fact that I can counter a Mindslaver makes me fine about them hitting a 6-land drop here, I think. They weren't able to cast anything great last time with... Yeah. Well, if they play a 6-mana creature, I'm gonna look dumb, but I don't think my opponent has many creatures, and taking 4 is, you know, it's not nothing. Okay, let's tap that dude. Okay, cancel. Opposition CDC, tapping Tidebinder Mage. Can I achieve that? Yes, looks like I can. Talisman of Indulgence, sure. Coral Helm Commander. I think I'll try to hit a land of Depenalizes. This way I can drop Coral Helm and keep Spell Pierce available. Ooh, Thatha. Thatha is quite great, but I think leaving Spell Pierce available is better. And now we might be in a position where we can just lock the game, which is pretty sweet. So I'll tap this, I think. No, actually, I should rather tap that. And that. Okay, we'll tap CDC. We can counter a Mindslaver. Now I actually like my chances. If my opponent drops a Gilded Lotus, we can tap that each turn so they cannot cast something like Emeria. I kind of like where this is heading. Yup. Where will they put the card? On the bottom, okay. Let's lead with drawing some more, right? Okay. Okay. Now I can drop Thatha. I probably want to drop Revoker. Maybe just naming. Maybe just naming the Welder in case my Tidebinder Mage dies. Oh no, it's not. I should. Goblin, Matron, Recruiter. Where are you? Welder. I don't think I've seen anything else. Did I? I probably did. And now I can pass the turn. Tap. This is indestructible, right? Yeah. This. Tap. This. Tap. Should not have tapped my Cura, by the way. It was kind of lame. Tap. This. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't really mind them having some black. I don't really want to take 4 though. Opposition is such a dumb card. It's the death of Fern when you are playing against that. Scry to the bottom. And got an island anyways. So I could remove 4 lands for 1 turn. This doesn't accomplish a whole lot. I don't think so. I think we want to start beating down though. So how many mana do I have? 9. So I can play Revelier, but I cannot boost that fully. So I guess I'll just boost it twice for now. So I can leave Spell Pierce available. Well, now my opponent kind of knows that I have something, but whatever. Who cares? Should probably just attack with Thassa anyways. We'll drop that. Tap this using that. Yeah, that card is just stupid. Opposition. What have you done to this game? Yeah, and at this point my opponent is kinda locked out of the game, I think. I can also start using Lumbering Force if I don't have anything better to do. So I can tap some more things, sure. Any creature I think is good at this point. Yeah, I guess I can soulbound to this. It doesn't really matter, in all honesty. Is my opponent dead actually? 11. Yeah, they are actually dead right here. Yeah. I don't think they were dead last turn though. Yeah, opposition is kind of lame. I mean, it's good, but yeah. I'd assume my opponent has some pretty good cards in hand. Okay, well I played around the Mindslaver pretty well. I mean, I had Spell Pierce, but I made it so they could not use it. Bolas. Yeah, I had some good protection. So this is a Control Reanimator Foracle deck. Kind of funny, seems a bit greedy. Definitely weak to opposition, but probably quite strong too. Yeah, that's what opposition does to control deck. Okay, well, we got there. Sweet. Hope you enjoyed that second round. Thank you for watching. See you for the grand final.